So what we have here is a 1968 Muncie 4-speed transmission. These did not have, from the factory, a drain plug. There's a form right here for it, but it's not drilled, it's not tapped, and there's no plug in it. The only way to change the fluid out of these transmissions is through the fill plug using syringe, siphon, hose, and pulling out the fluid. And you don't necessarily get all the fluid out. It wasn't until later in, I don't know, 72, 73 with the M21, M22s that this whole, this boss here was drilled and tapped to accept the drain plug. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a drain plug on here. It'll actually be a magnetic, looks like stainless steel, just a regular 1/2-inch pipe plug. So what we have to do is drill and tap this. First we have to find the center, mark it, and then step drill it. Worried about getting chips and shavings in it. Well, this is full, so most of it's going to drain out. In order to get the rest of out, you can take the side cover off and then flush out the remainder out of the case. Also adding like a wheel bearing grease to the tap and tapping slowly. That will keep the shavings onto the tap. So we're going to find the center of the boss for the drain plug. We know we measure it, we're at, it's going to be just about a 1/2 inch. So we'll go half of that. I'm going to go 1/4 inch, 250. And then we'll mark that. Mark it vertically. And then horizontally. So now I can find the center of this boss and then use a automatic centering punch. Mark that into the housing. A couple of good hits. Now I'll use a step drill, just slowly drill the material. So I have my mark set, and I'm going to keep my drill as square to the boss as possible, and drill slowly a pilot hole into the case. Now we're through. I'll step up to another size drill bit. So we've already got a little bit of grease on there. This is it's pretty thick, so it's caught shavings, and then when it drains out, it will flush the remainder of the shavings out. We've gone up to a 3/16. So go up one more step before we go into 23/32 will be the tat drill size. Gonna be a big one. That is the bad boy there. Good thing I have a 1/2 inch size drill. And we're through. Instead of getting a lot of the shavings into my drain pan, now I think you need to get a larger workbench. So now just drain some of the fluid out, get some of them shavings. Get a little on the workbench. So now we have our hole. Now we're ready to tap. We get the tap out of the bag. And that's it. I don't have a tap holder this big, so we'll have to find a socket. So I have basically a 5/8 inch socket and a ratchet. You got a little bit of lube on the hole. I'm going to start this in straight. Wheezy. I'm going to back her out, clear out some of the chips. We'll let it lean forward and drain out a little bit. Took some of them chips with it. I like to clean the end of the tap off a little bit. Don't put it back in with more shavings than you need. Now we'll start her again. And there we have it. We'll drain some more fluid out, take some chips with it. I decided to be on the safe side of me to take the side cover off and flush out the remainder of the chips. Now, hopefully we did this right. The plug will go right in. I may have to tap her a little bit more because this is a pipe plug. I'm going to be careful how much we drill and tap in there. If I could find the right size. Yeah, I think we'll want to tap a little further. Clean off the tip. Start her in by hand. So, pull and drain some more chips out. Now we can see just that short bit, we've already pulled some metal out of this transmission. Or was that on the bench? We're getting there. I think that's good. I don't think we're gonna go much further on that. There we have it. We'll get a little closer in here. You can see and there we have it. Drain plug added to a Muncie M20 4-speed.